Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Light IC. I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham. Today, what we are planning to talk about is a little bit about the, la- the latest stuff that I'm feeling really excited about living inside my new town. So, also, there's kind of a lot more stuff to do there. There's a couple of my favorite restaurants nearby. There's Chicago's Pizza. There's also using so much more, so many different places. Looking around at them. But it's also to talk a little bit more about my last video, and if you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend you guys watch that because this is going to be part 2 to that series of how much that I learned of having roommates and also learning independent skills like scheduling your bus, calling for your times, also get ready for the night. There is a lot and a lot of stuff that I learned throughout the time that I've been there at Forest Ridge and at Woodbridge Apartments. And also by the time that I was living down here in Bedford too. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is a little bit of some cooking skills that I learned that I'm planning to use. My goal is to try not to eat out a whole lot. That's what my goal is. But also looking around at the different stuff by finding out more and more and more finding out so much more different stuff you guys can find also also another thing which is really amazing, which I honestly been keeping this in mind. It's a good apartment layout, which honestly that's been on the top of my mind lately. But it's also thinking about the YouTube channels that are in that area. I also been watching YouTube videos to get me started for my journey of living on my own. But I'll have me a staff next door. So staff will still be on my objective. But my goal is it's to try to be more independent. That's what my goal is. So, like, also because of my new apartment has like Wi-Fi, I'm going to be using it a whole lot by giving you guys a deeper look into that life. Plus, like, also, plus, like, also, plus, like, also, let's like also find out just like a whole lot more of like different radio stuff, which is like all around. Like also like number one, a couple of recipes I've been thinking about doing. It's like doing like using a lot of like smoked salmon. Or maybe even like making a couple salmon patties. And I will show you that in like a video that I know that what I'll be doing. But it's like also like find out like a whole lot more. But like for like honestly like a whole lot more, we can use like different like different stuff. But it's like also just to show you guys my show. That right there is what my show looks like. Sadly, my buddy Kyle Pilo, I don't know what time he usually puts on his videos, but he hasn't yet, so I'm watching this to get me started for the move out coming up. Which like also which is like another good thing, which is like honestly, I will be using like a lot of TV streaming apps. Because I tried out this app last night. It's called Tubi. So good. I highly recommend you guys look at that. It's like also looking around like at a couple of different stuff. You guys can find like number one, you guys can find like so much more. Like I'm gonna be honestly on me a budget. Because because it's gonna be really simple. But it's like last week at work, I was using like a lot of different stuff. Like helping out my boss like with like a whole lot and a whole lot of different stuff. But it's like also like number one if you guys go find out like a couple good places that you guys are wanting to try out for like a single day. But it's like also just to think about, the restaurants are on this side, and there's also there's also a restaurant up here. But it's like also find out just like a whole lot of different stuff. Like number one, if you guys try out using like a big radio scanner, like let's just say the unit in BC355N, you guys would pick up some good there for like honestly. Plus like also it's like also just finding out just like what on the world am I going to be doing like on my like I already started me out a to-do list. And luckily by my StoneMath staff, they're going to print out a calendar so it makes it look like it's neat. But it's like also let you guys know, I'm feeling like so excited right now about this move. And I will let you guys know in about 3 weeks, I'll tell you guys how it goes. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button there on the bottom of the page. And ding that notification bell so you guys will not miss out on any videos. Goodbye!